Okay, so I've got part 2 and I'm gonna show it seated on a chair here. So I'm just on a normal kitchen chair and there's a little bit of space on the edge. If you have, you know, a coffee table or a bench, that might work a little bit better. My feet, you can't see, but they're flat on the ground. Knees are bent, heels are underneath my knees. I'm just gonna bring all 10 fingers behind my head. I'm balancing on my sits bones. So let me show you from the side what my spine looks like. It's neutral. It's just that it's natural curve to the spine. And what you're gonna do is just tip over to the right as you inhale, releasing the left side body. Exhale, lift up through the center. Inhale, tip over to the left, and you're stretching your right oblique and center. So showing it from the side. Knees are squared. They're pointed forward. They're not gonna twist. So this is what we don't want, okay? So you want your knees to stay steady. And you wanna think about stretching this left side and lifting up. And taking it over to the opposite side. Knees stay pointed straight ahead and center. And then you're just gonna twist. And center. Again, my knees aren't moving. So I'm rotating from my upper thoracic spine. So you want to think about rotating from about your belly button above. I tell people to think about a screw that's working itself up and out of wood. Like you're spiraling up and out. And that's what you want your spine to feel like. Maybe open out your arms here, relax those shoulders out of your ears. Bring your hands back behind your head and rotate center. Take it over to the left. Relax those shoulders out of the ears. Think about reaching those arms out. Hands go back behind the head and center. You can also think about your belly being like a washcloth and you're just wringing water out of a washcloth. I think about my ribs a lot as well when I rotate. I think about my right rib pulling back and my left rib pushing forward and center. So you could try this variation. And then your right rib pushing forward, left rib pulling back and center. So that's gonna help puff up the discs and create a little bit more space in the spine. You can take your legs out straight here. I'll slide back so you can see. So let's go to this side. And I want you to just point and flex your feet a few times here. You could also do this seated on a mat or press your spine up against a wall. But see if you get any feeling here or zinginess. You can walk both feet out. And then flex your feet, reach your arms up. And you can just round forward. Hands go to the top of the shins. Flatten out your spine. And then round and lift up. So it's an exhale, roll forward like you're rounding over a beach ball. Hands can go to the shins, the thighs. Lift up so your back is flat. And then imagine someone is coming behind you and they're grabbing you right from that rib cage and they're pulling you back. So you have a capital C shape with your spine. And then lifting up. And then you round. Think about lifting the collarbones forward, shoulders out of your ears. You can push into your hands to help those spinal extensors fire up a little bit more. And then rounding back and lifting up. And then we're gonna reverse that. So you go forward with a flat back, round over, create this little circle. You wanna make sure you don't slide off your chair. Flat back coming forward. Maybe flex your feet, see how that feels, or point your feet. And then rounding to lift up. And circle forward. And flattening up. The last thing I want you to try is just this little chair stretch. So your foot's gonna go up onto a chair or a bench. You want it to be about the height of your knee. Coffee table, whatever works. It's not about how straight you get your leg, but it's more thinking how close can you get your forehead to your knee or your forehead to your shin. So you're pulling back, forehead to knee or shin, and then keeping it active and moving. And coming forward, and just, can I get my chest closer to my thigh? It's not how straight can I get this leg, because we're trying to open up everything through that lumbar spine. Just one more. And you'll want to do that on both legs. And just see if the affected leg, if you feel it more. So it's coming forward. Just chest towards that thigh. Again, not how straight can I get my leg. Couple more. My left side tends to get a little bit more tight. So I can feel this in a different spot than on my right leg. Go ahead and give those a try as well and see if those might help to loosen some things that